Hey guys, welcome to CRYYY Tarot. I am Lady CRYYYBABY, the Empath Empress, and we are here today to talk about what do they do with your energy after they steal it from you. Well, it's pretty much what you think they're doing, not a motherfucking goddamn thing. Alright? Let me start that over. I'm going to start this one over, okay? Hold on, y'all. Run that back. Here we go again. Alright, guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to CRYYY Tarot. I am Lady CRYYYBABY, the Empath Empress. Alright, so, y'all, you see this big old boot right here? You see the red and white boot? That don't represent Santa Claus. That represents, just like they say, the long arm of the law. This is the big red boot that's coming to crush those karmic devils, all right? On top of that, okay, we got the green grass going hard. We got the candy cane rope of your ancestors, all right? We got your uncles and your aunts bebopping on top, all right? And then that's you that they here to protect. You see that light? All right? They got your light all over them. Now, we see the black and white striped zebra off to the side. Now, when I was doing the Queen Elizabeth reading, that was what represented her. All right? And so that is what represents these evil, demonic, negative devils out here who sit right up there in your face faking like they love you. And then they turn around and do what's called jab you right in your back and then steal your energy. Let me tell you something. If there's anybody that's in your energy that's not walking in their own energy that wants to be like you, they want what you have. You need to remove yourself or dismiss this person out of your environment. And number one, don't let them get close enough to be in your energy field, because they're going to want it even more, because these are negative people. They get closer. You let them get close enough to you, especially don't let them in your house like I did. These folks left so many negative spirits and energies. I'm talking about all they had to sitting on the couch, going to my bathroom. They really go to the bathroom because that's where a lot of sacral energy, you're using the bathroom, pulling your clothes down. You know what I mean? Pardon me. That's where a lot of sacral energy is. All right. So they leaving a lot of that in your bathroom, and then they leaving it in the kitchen so that they can find out what you're eating. And then they put it in your bed so that they know who you're sleeping with. You get what I'm saying? So now it's all in the most, integral parts of your home. Well, your home, your house, where you live, that actually represents the body. Now, we're going to get to the message that God wants me to say. All right. Oh, hold up. Let me show you. Bow. You see that bag of oranges? That's God right there all day too. Right next to the Lord. So we're going to start knowing what God is and where God is. God is fruit. God is water. All right. You want to make sure you keep some oil. All right. I use like olive oil, things like that. So those are the three essential things of life. Food, raiment, which is water. All right. And whatever the last thing that is that I said. All right, so here's the deal. And they just think just that fast, it went like that, because I'm supposed to focus on this reading. So hold on, y'all, 1 second. All right, guys, thanks so much for being patient. But anyway, okay, so you need, of course, food, water, and shelter. Okay, so you need, in the spiritual world, the level of importance of what you're eating, that's what helped put the energy back in that. See that big old foot? Now, of course, your feet are pretty much what this boot represents, okay? They go up just that high, all right? So they hit you from your feet coming in from here, your big toe. You see where this is spiked off? All right? So, and well, this is baby toe, of course. This is big toe. Look at that big old foot. That's how much of your energy that they want and that they're trying to take from you. Now, of course, right up in here, see where it's all bent up? They leaning on that, all right? And then they go up your legs so they can have power to move your legs or move you around, all right? And a lot of this energy, you guys, is coming strictly from negative thoughts negative thoughts. That's what the negative entities, they latch onto, and then it blows like the wind. All right, so it start off subtle. You can feel when somebody talking shit about you, when they thinking shit about you. All right, so you can feel that energy when they're thinking about you, and then you can feel it when it starts to turn negative because your environment starts to seem like it's not as jovial as it used to be when you're with this person. Then all of a sudden, whew, something blow in and you're like, oh, I got a headache. Because he attached to your sacral waters and pulled them right with you when they left. So then that's bam. That's when it all getting started. Okay, now they know. Now these negative entities know they attached to you. Well, guess what? While you're stealing people's energies, guess who's watching? Our ancestors. They all over the place. All right, you see your ancestors all over the place? Chords all in the background. They ain't playing. And they coming to save. You see that? See them cords in the background? They're coming to tear them all apart. See how these cords is plugged into you? Those are electrical outlets that are plugged into the and plugged into you. Okay? You are this light right here. But this light will come on only when plugged into their energetic sockets. But it won't stop it from being a light, I bet you, if they unplug it. But I bet you it'll turn the light off. All right? If they unplug it. So what plugs into you? The Lord. The Lord is who's supposed to be on the other end of that socket. Did you hear what I said? It ain't supposed to be no negative demon, no karmic individual, nobody that's out here to actually steal from you, take from you, and perpetrate like you're not who you are. Those cords are going to be cut. As long as you're willing to let God plug back into your socket, and he wants to take that negative energy and take your foot that they're sucking out of, or feet, and fill them back all up with love, with that red and white love. Did you hear what I said? And then bam, your light's going to come on and it's going to sprout out. And you know what it's going to do? It's going to move all those negative demons and those entities that's out here to try to make you feel like you're less than. And that's one thing that a chosen one won't ever, never, ever be is less than a devil. Just the thought of that is just silly, all right? Because we know how everything works, okay? The Lord is positive, the devil's negative. All you're going to get if you go in the cool crowd is really negativity. They're all going to end up smoking crack with motherfucking busted up grills and, faulty saggy backs and all of this other crap that happens. And you know what this person did? They took all that negative energy that was going to end up being them and tried to throw it into you and thought that they were going to be you. What makes you think that this person's energy that you're stealing don't want to go home? Did you know that energy is going to find itself? And when it's my energy, you guys, that's in search of getting back to me, it's bouncing. I mean, when I tell you it's bouncing, it's really genuinely out in my home, in their home. And a lot of these karmic people are spending time by themselves. You know why? At least I know the ones who magicked me, because my energy bounces. Okay, I'm an athlete. I played basketball, volleyball. I was cheerleader. I was on an honor roll in DECA. All right, so that's high school. Whenever you get through, then I graduated with a 3.666 in high school. I bet you didn't know that, did you? See, you're still in energy. Well, matter of fact, I bet you do know it now. What about all them basketball games that I was playing? What you know about that? While you still in energy from over here and think you about to keep it. Okay? What do you know about the chosen woman or the chosen man, okay, who has a family who supported them through all of their academic endeavors when you were somewhere smoking your weed? Or trying to figure out how to get addicted to crack? Yeah, you went on a smooth, long, hard mission to become a drug addict because you wanted to fit in. All right? On top of that, you know what you did? You connected to the evil, negative parts of the world because you know why? You wanted to be entertained. Well, the ENT in enter stands for ear, nose, and throat, you bitch-made ass nigga and silly ass bitches. You heard me? And you know what you're doing? You're messing with chosen ones. See, I'm not the chosen one that's going to come up here because I tried that, hey guys, this is not the morning. I can't do that. Now, the hey guys is automatically in me. Okay. And for those people who want to know where black people get hey guys from, we get it from white people. Just like y'all stealing all our stuff. We thought it was funny when you walked up and was like, hey guys. Funny to the point that when we said it, we thought it was so cute. So we kept it. It's just called an energy exchange and an energy transfer. But guess what? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. You heard me? It's when you get the stealing and have a lack of integrity. Okay? That's when God steps in. Now, here's where the real message come in. I want anybody who's out there who's thought about sending people pictures of other people. Don't send me no picture of nobody else. Because I ain't looking for nobody else but myself right now in the Lord. And the Lord is here with me, or I wouldn't know how to fight you evil. I don't know what the freak to call you. You guys are deceivers. What they transgenius call them Decepticons. You came in my house, perpetrated like you wanted to kick it and drink with me, brought your Crown Royal bag up in here, all right, to match the Crown Royal bag that the guy I was dating had. So you both had these Crown Royal bags. Or do we call it Royal Crown? All right, so you're not dealing with any dummies when it comes to the spiritual world. That's why you want to attach to our mouths and our hands and our minds. Because yours ain't worth a motherfucker. It's coming out your mind is gutter style like the sewer that you're attaching to keep your negativity in my home. Some of y'all houses are moist and you don't even realize it. Did you know that? Because the devil has to attach to water. So when your toilet stool get the messing all up and you wonder why your water is turning off and all of that in your home and things are just not just going just as quite like they supposed to, then it gets to seeming dry. And you're like, oh, I need to dust. Yeah, they're kicking all that dust up around your home, bringing it through your bathtub. See, that's because you know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, you want to block my throat chakra when I tell the truth because you know what? You don't belong around the chosen ones, okay? Now, back to the message that I'm supposed to be giving. What do you guys think that when these people are walking in the energy of chosen ones, all right, in their light, and then sucked your energy into their big old black boot. All right. And mind you guys, make sure you know that the leg and the arm is the same thing. Why do you think they call it the long arm of the law? These people genuinely think that they have spiritual authority over you. No, you have spiritual authority in the world that you're in. And the devil's a liar. So he's going to make you think that you genuinely have damn near more authority. I'm talking about the negative ones than the chosen ones. You've got to be kidding me. You should let regular life show you that. That's what you're playing off of. Don't the chosen ones look better than you? Or you wouldn't have wanted to black magic them. Okay? Don't they have what appears to be more money than you? Know what it is? They have more internal riches than you do. They don't give a damn. You find a chosen one who really tripping off some money. That's because they already know they're rich. And I want you to know something that I got from the spirit, okay? Okay, so I'm always led to certain things. Now, hold on. Let me show you this. Hold on, guys. It won't even pause. The thing won't even pause for me. See, you have this inside you. You see this gold that really shines when it gets in the light? Okay? You have gold in you. You are a golden bell. Okay? You are that golden buzzer. Matter of fact, as you graduate, you don't only lead. When you walk, that's why people want to follow you. Because you genuinely leave a trail of gold wherever you stand. Did you hear what I said, chosen ones? All right. And then you got this person right here on the side of you. You see how this gold bell looks a little bit bronze. It's because it was probably black before they spray painted it gold. You heard me? And this person is walking genuinely in your shadows. But one thing they won't ever take is how big in the spirit you are with riches. Okay? And as they attach to you, if you drop them off, you're going to still be golden. You heard what I said? So let's start ringing that gold bell of the Lord. Let's start letting these people know the truth. Did you hear me? I'm starting to... What reason would I have to sweat unless I'm telling the truth here? You heard me? Hold on one second, guys. So yeah, y'all. Thank you so much for being patient. Okay, so what I want to say is that the Lord wants me to give you a message that He's watching the Karmics. He's watching those evil entities, and He's especially watching your sister is so evil. Y'all have a sister that's so evil, or you have a brother that has such a high level of envy and really hate for women. I think that guy wants to be a woman. All right? And if this resonates with you, that's because I'm talking to you. Straight up. But what the Lord wants me to tell you is, and out of all the things that I've said, make sure you take this with you. The Lord is watching what they're doing with your energy while it's inside them. And some of the things that the Lord see. Now see, this is what pisses your ancestors. This is what ultimately takes them to being what's called livid. And that's when they come and get back down here. They take the E out of the devil and they become a livid. Now they living inside one of their chosen ones. Matter of fact, you got a whole army of your ancestors that are inside you now talking to you, trying to tell you this is what you do. Get those oranges that they can't stand. Not just oranges, but fruit. Your crystals. Your sage wands. Whatever you need to ward off these devils. All right. So your ancestors are the ones who's telling you, as you can see, I keep my fruit close by me. That is my savior. Thank you. And the Lord don't need that to be no secret. All right. Because those evil entities, they cannot stand fruit. They can't take no fruit. I ain't lying. You know why? Because it's too natural for their artificial ways. But the message is that the spirits, they see what these evil people are doing. And it's very disheartening to the Lord. And once again, I'm hearing blasphemous. The spirit, they're with your energy inside you, they're interrogating you. The energy that's yours, that's on them. They're interrogating it, like trying to break it down, figure it out, laying in their bed. Well, you know what? First of all, what's in the chosen ones, positive energy field, that ain't none of your negative ass business. Why don't you take your ass somewhere and go pop open a beer? All right? And light the fattest blunt you can. And then sit there and wait to figure out who you can go lay down with. And spread all your negative energy, plus the negative energy that you stole off other people. Go give that to the big booty, what do you call that? Oh my God, it's this one thing, the big booty bonnet wearing hood females that ain't got the Lord nowhere near on their team. Go give it to them. Matter of fact, they can't wait to get a blunt from your sorry ass just so you can figure out how to get it back out of them. How many of y'all know those black people that as soon as you give them something, I get it back out of them? That's who you don't want to be around. Okay? That's where the negative energy lies. You want somebody to hand you something with good graces. You want somebody to do what's called keep whatever they got in their pocket because you good. All you need is what's called positivity. And that comes in the form of love. Y'all, I'm standing by my door. And I am not cold. But if you can see the sweat that's dripping down on the left side of my cheek, it's just one roll of sweat. Who do you think that is? Oh, would that be you? Y'all, I'm telling you, I have such clairvoyance that I can feel these entities leaning. I mean, right over my shoulder. The one guy face on my shoulder, the other girl's face is on my right shoulder. The guy that I was dating, homie, you on my left shoulder, homie. And then the evil individual that I dated like 8 years ago, who's in jail, the one that keeps calling people. And it's an energy. These energies, they combine the energy and then they go stalk and do what they do. So this is not just happening to me. It's happening to the people who dealt with people like that, who on this type of time. And they can call it whatever type of time they want to, okay? This is actually a good, this is one of the most pertinent times of a time of life. Times of life, I should say. Anybody who go to church, because I'm not a Bible pusher, thumper, reader, whatever you want to call it. I don't blaspheme nobody that got the Bible, because it got a lot of good things in there that people actually do genuinely need to hear. In my spiritual in this spiritual path and walk that I'm on, I've heard so many different things that came out of the Bible, but the Spirit wanted me to get back to this. They see you and they watching you. Matter of fact, they in your room right now, homie. My uncle is standing above one of you idiot ass Negroes and one of you silly, I'm not sure what you are, okay? Like the supervisor that I used to work with, homeboy, my uncle torturing your punk. Listen, we're going to keep it kosher, all right? Because it's hard not to curse, and that's not healthy for the chosen ones, but that's what the energy field they want you in. So you're going to see me scale back. I'm going to try to scale back on a lot of things, and the messages where I do actually, deliver curse words is because I need to. Now, some things, and I guess I said all that to say this, there is a karmic out there who's genuinely, to keep your energy around this person genuinely, forgive me, because these aren't my words, these are the words of the Spirit, and he's told me this message a minute ago, like 6 months ago, and it came up again. This person, when they feel like your energy is leaving, this individual, this sick, sadistic sliver, want to watch you through your spiritual your eyelids and all of that stuff. The ones, just put it this way, the ones that the guys would turn over and make you think they a monster. Yeah, they up in there. When they flip that mug back, don't think that they didn't, somebody tried to jump on that and be in your eyes and see through your eyelids, but they want you to know that they're watching through your eyelids, homie, because you got our energy and my energy in you. So who you think watching you when you watching me? So y'all don't go that far with thought. All you know is you stealing. That's all they can think of. They stealing. They taking. They making you feel weary. They making you feel broke down. Well, when you take my energy, you think that you about to go run out there and write a book like I did off of the tad bit of energy that you're stealing from me. Because trust me, I'm an energy goddess. My energy is endless. You know what? And like I said, thank y'all. Y'all gonna catch me scaling back from cursing. But the Lord says, I'm watching you when you steal the chosen one's energy, the enemy stealing energy. When you steal these chosen one's energy, and the Spirit said, that's what you should not have ever entertained them. See, the negative spirits are seeking entertainment. Okay? They want somebody who's going to be a loudmouth. Once again, her name comes up, Cardi B. Cardi B, I don't know you that well, sweetheart, but your whole aura represents the devil. So when you get a female like that, and I'm not saying she's not a good mom or a good person or none of that stuff. I'm telling you that her aura, who she is, represents a straight up evil individual who had the opportunity to be positive. Now, think of that person and think of where she is right now, how she get their money and talking shit and putting a bunch of fakery in on her mind, body, soul. That's not who she is. That's not who you saw. That's not who you saw on Love and Hip Hop or whatever all that was back in the day. But look at her now. That's what they do. They camouflage and they cloak themselves with somebody else's energy. Somebody else put their hands on that energy that she looked like. That's not natural. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? So the Lord says, listen, as you continue to do what you do, this big old boot that he's filling up with light for the chosen one who's running it over with ancestors who love her from the as you can see, their fringes from, and you got to think, it's the reason why they showing Wakanda on TV. Why they showing Wakanda so much? Why are they talking so much about Wakanda? Okay, that's because we are the Orishas. We are the chosen descendants. Okay, and it ain't of no Jesus Christ, because there is no Christ. Christ is a conscious, like it's something that you keep your mind focused on doing right. But if you ever know, if you're a person that's really, really into the spirit, have you ever thought about how many things that you've had to go through just trying to do what's called follow Christ? Well, let me correct you. It ain't no Christ. So you're supposed to follow the Lord. And I didn't say it ain't no, I said there's no Christ. That means that Jesus or Jesus or whoever that is that you praying to, that person is null and void. But the thought of the energy of Christ is real because it's a consciousness. It keeps you conscious on the Bible. But I bet it ain't telling you. I bet you Jesus ain't been found when you get into it with your mate. When this karmic individual don't want nothing but your money, then he drop you off and then go to the next female. Where is Jesus at then? But the Lord ain't never left you. You know why? Because the Lord is the one who's telling you. Oh, that dude is over there cheating. Oh, that girl over there, whoremongering with this, that, and the third. All right? So then you say, okay, I'm going to turn around and steal her energy. Who you think's telling you that this person is literally, genuinely riding your back, that your homegirl wants your thigh? All right? They literally in the spiritual realm saying, I want a thigh. Arm. Literally. I got 500 on a goddamn eyeball. Oh, no, let's raise the price of that eyeball. I want the chosen ones. I want her nose. Straight up. Oh, I want that leg. Literally. They auctioning off body parts. Straight real. That's why if you're chosen and you're going through certain things, you notice that, and then they taking the sacrals from you. That's where your water is. So if you keep having the headaches, that's because, number one, the individual you last had sex with and all the rest of them, especially the first one who stole off on your sacral energy. All right? Now that's when we get back to energy again. When they steal your energy, what are they doing? They're going to giving it to somebody else. All right? But I'm going to get back to the evil karmic who the spirit told me. This individual straight up, when he feels like he's low on your energy, he ejaculates in a cup. I don't want my nieces and nephews to hear certain things I say, and I know y'all be watching me. Auntie C, y'all watching me. Y'all think y'all slick. But, and turn off the dang on camera when I'm saying stuff like this. I don't need you to hear none of this mess. But then again, if you're listening, it's for a reason. So Auntie love you. But listen, what I'm saying to you, this individual ejaculates. See how, y'all, as soon as I got ready to say that, y'all see how I'm getting hoarse? And I get stopped every time I get ready to say this. That's because it's true, homie, and get out of my energy field. And yes, I do. I should not, and the Lord told me not to. So I'm trying to make it very like I'm just speaking to myself, you know what I mean? But I need you up out of my energy field, though. That way you won't want to mess with my throat chakra. You heard me? But this individual ejaculates in a cup and drinks it. His own cum. And this has become a ritual for this idiot. All for the devil. You sit up there drinking yourself up thinking you drinking me. And it ain't just me. It's other ones of y'all out here too. I'm talking genuinely to the chosen ones. You know if you chosen. You know if you one of God's 1/3. And you know who you get your messages from. You know what I'm saying, y'all? If you listening, that's good. Take it as education. But God sees everything you guys are doing, negative and positive, because we are one, for your information. If we weren't a one or a single unit, we're just a single unit with two sides. All right? A left and a right. Okay? Whenever you get through. That's why somebody's always on the side of you. Now, spiritual warfare is this. You remember that dance called the bump? It's just like the bump. They bumped you right out of your space and stand in it. Well, in the spiritual world, God ain't having that. It ain't that easy. All right? Up there. And it ain't that dense. Okay? Up there. It's very clear, free flowing. Just like you all evil entities. For example, I'm sitting at my computer and I moved. The energy was around me so heavy that it hit my table. I looked back like, what the fuck? Oh, I said, you know what? Don't you break my motherfucking table behind no shit like this. You got me fucked up. Get your ass out my house. Straight real. So it is so thick and so serious out here, you guys. You gotta think about what's happening genuinely in the world. Think about how many killings. You guys, I had a video. Seriously. And shout out to my day ones, you know what I mean, that I'm still loving on. I'm still thinking about y'all. I'm still thinking about how y'all doing when it comes to this spiritual warfare. But I want you to know that, guess what? It's about to be lights out for you mugs. You know why? Because God ain't playing. See, right now, y'all scratching and scaving and fiending and watching and just so desperate in your motherfucking heart and your mind to stay close to the chosen ones before you do what's called lose your light. Or any form of beauty, because you headed back to the crack pipes, alrighty, in the broke down neighborhoods, okay, and your terrible ass thoughts, all right, and your dry ass eyeballs, and get ready for all of the chosen one's energy to be sucked out of your foot, big foot. And you're going to watch this red boot stomp down on your fucking goddamn foot. It's going to start with your foot like you stomped on ours. It's on the way. And right in that big old red boot that got God all on it. So y'all thinking that represents Santa Claus or whatever. I ain't worried about Santa Claus right now. I'm talking about the size of this boot and the color of the heart. That's what I'm talking about. But when that heart and that love that we have get pulled away from your demonic self, you're going to be lost and dark. Just like if I unplug your energy out of that light right there. See, the light going to stay a light, but I bet you your energy be off. You heard me? Oh, get ready because it's coming. Oh, yeah. We coming to intrude and interrogate on those sockets, all right? And we're water. So what do we do when we get in your socket? You heard me? You idiot. What we're going to do is burn your ass out. Straight real. And I'm going to say that with peace and calmness because you know what? There's a lot going on in this world. If y'all really look up. Straight up. Now, see, me, I'm chosen. Have you ever thought about why they call it cryptocurrency? So we got crypt currency versus blood sacrifices out here. Did you hear what I said? But you can't see that. And I'm not mad. It was 333 on the phone when I said that and that means you really don't see this. You don't see that it's cryptocurrency, tales of the crypt, putting so-called money inside a computer that will, like I said, if I drop water on the goddamn computer, the whole motherboard where Elon Musk and CERN and all them are, if I go take some water, if I take the roof off of that mug, 3333 on the phone, you heard me? If I take the roof off that bitch, and let it rain in that motherfucker, your game's over. Did you hear what the fuck I said? Now get ready for something like that to happen. All right, because you got goddesses out here like me who love the Lord. And the Lord loves me back, or he would have never told me that you had your long arm of the law that was going to come and push down on my freaking feet. Well, get ready for my foot to fill up with love again because my ancestors are in there. You see those ancestors in my feet shining their light on me till I find myself again. Oh, I'm on my way. All right. And by now, if you hear my voice, I know you're feeling like, wow, I can't believe she even still alive because your energy is still super heavy over here now. And I want y'all to know something. The Lord says, I'm watching these evil entities, what they're doing with your energy. And it's making the Lord really despise you. And it makes my energy want to come all the way back home to me. So I don't care what woman What man? You evil witches, you evil warlocks, and all of y'all negative powers. Who you think you got the power from, bitch? I'm going to tell you something. You wouldn't be half of you if it wasn't for the energy that I pushed into you just now. So let's get my energy back out there so you can go lay back down, because really you tired. And that's what I know. And the Lord is watching you perpetrate. I literally watched the guy that I was dating. He thought I didn't notice this. I would kiss him. Y'all, just a kiss. A Cinderella kiss. And this dude will fly around that job walking fast and doing silly stuff. So he was using my energy to steal my energy from me. But I guess you really thought, you guys really don't think. See what? You don't move us. And nobody's scared of you. And nobody's scared of what you think you can do. Because you can't do nothing without us. Did you know that? Because we're the positivity to your negativity. You think if something stayed dark all the time, where the light gonna come from? Idiot. That's why you love being in our energy. And then you want to turn around and act like you was the one with the energy in the first place. Well, how you gonna feel when we snatch it back from your ass? You're gonna have to go look for another chosen victim, and the God is watching you. See, y'all noticed whenever I say something real, my voice will go, ugh. You know why? They in there too busy trying to steal the water that's moving through my throat. Okay, well, my water is endless whenever you get through, because I have a connection to the Lord. And I want y'all to know something. Your actual pearl tongue, because, of course, the devil comes he wants to taste off your tongue. You thought I didn't know that when y'all saw me smoking cigarettes and weed, because I never really done that before, because I was too busy writing books and being on the honor roll and doing all that stuff, okay? Well, for your idiot-ass information, I was doing it then. You know that? You don't know I'm a college student. You think I didn't get in the game at least a little bit? I'm from the hood too. No, it's what I showed you. That's how stupid and silly you are. I showed you what I wanted you to see. That's why you fiending so hard for me and other chosen ones to look horrible. Because you never saw me with my game face on. You know why? Because I play games in the gym. All right? I play games on the volleyball court, homie. I play games on that cheerleading, on the football field when I was cheerleading. Yeah, it's a game going on. I'm always around game, okay? So what they say, gang, gang? Game recognized game and all that silly stuff. Well, you take your hood thoughts and think no one, we're watching you. We're observers. We see everything y'all doing, and we hear what you're thinking too. Now, when you were having sex with those other people or women or whatever, with my energy on, with knowing that you were in my energy and you wanted me to feel that, well, guess what? I don't never want you to feel nothing that I'm doing with whoever I'm doing it with ever. That's how evil you are. You really want somebody else to watch you. You want somebody to look at you do something foul. I want you to know every chosen being is going to make sure they turn their head when they see something that they don't want to see. Now, y'all, look, I'm talking. Hold on. Look at the Black Widow. Look at her ass. Look at her ass sneaking by trying to hear what I'm saying. You think I'm bullshitting. This is real. This spider, look at her. Now she want to hide. Don't hide. You can't hide, sweetheart. You can't hide because you watching what I'm saying. Didn't I tell you they crawling and creeping and they want to know what time it is? Well, no, matter of fact, leave my boot there. I want to see what you do with it, motherfucker. And I know this is, but guess what? There are certain spirits and entities that are, see, it's hiding behind the zebra, though. Real shit. Take my analogy. Now it dropped off the wall. You know what I want you to do? And now you can't see it. See, it done went off into the rug somewhere. Where you at, motherfucker? But don't no spider scare me. And you know what? I'm too spiritually gangstified to be scared of your evil bite. Y'all done bit the shit out of me and some more wicked shit. Hold on, y'all. But as I say, and I saw that spider on that wall. You know what I'm saying, you guys? I seen the spider on the wall. Believe me, I'm still talking. So trust me. There she go. Didn't I tell you? Look, they want to know what I'm doing. So as soon as she thought the light was back in place and I'm out the way, here they go again. But I ain't scared of no goddamn spider, but I bet you this much. Hold on, y'all. You won't crawl in my shit. Hold on, y'all. Okay, guys. So, anyway, I just want to say that the Lord, I want you to know that if you're chosen and you have had, some form of negativity happening in your life where you feel drained, where you feel tired, things like that, just know that the Lord is watching those, or that is what they're saying, that have forsaken you. All right. The Lord is watching. He knows where your energy is, and he's going to call it back home. Okay. You just want to make sure you do what's called stay protected. Okay, guys, with your sage and everything. I personally use fruit if y'all want to know. Because trust me, they feel me going hard. So here's the deal. Just make sure you know that God is watching your energy when it is away from you. And what he's seeing, he don't like. Okay? If somebody has a guy who's siphoning your energy, you better be careful who you laying down with, because the chosen ones, we have literally we have gold inside our sacral regions, straight up. That's why on the Wizard of Oz they say follow the yellow brick road. And if you notice, when she was with the Tin Man, which I'm going to do a video on this, the Tin Man is the beer can. All right, the straw man is the weed and the cigarettes and the dry ass, you know what I mean? And the whatever comes inside, the nicotine or whatever that is, that's inside a cigarette. All right, that's limp and weak and it'll fall all apart if you just bust it open. Yeah, if y'all don't realize that those are cigarettes and the Tin Man is like beer and liquor, and the cowardly lion are these karmics, okay, who's really cowards on the inside, who's really too scared to go after their dreams and all of that. And if you noticed, if you really noticed that movie, she had on her protection the entire time, damn near. She was around them. Y'all don't get that either, do you? Because you know why? These are messages that came to me as I'm going through spiritual warfare. So The Wizard of Oz genuinely is a movie about spiritual warfare. But if you follow the yellow brick road of gold, which is God, who's willing to stay protected now, just like you saw Dorothy do on The Wizard of Oz. Or is her name Dorothy? I can't even remember. All I can think of right now when you're going through certain things is the name of the character. But I believe that was Dorothy. And I can't even tell you, no lie. The Wizard of Oz, I did really like to watch that back in the day till I saw Stephanie Mills on The Wiz. And she became my favorite singer. So The Wiz is my shit. All right? Just like those flying monkeys on their motorcycles. Trust me, them real. They real. Real stuff. And the analogy that's associated to this boot here, all I keep thinking about is make sure you know the tip of your nose is extremely important. If you are dealing with a lot of karmics right now that are in your energy field, they right here in your sacral region, where they tighten that area up, that's literally the tip of your nose down there. All right? That's where your genital region breathes in and out. And the devil can only come up as high as your knees. So he's running up through he's running up through basically your thigh, more so on the inside of the thigh, on both legs, and running up through and putting itself in that nose area right there of your sacral region, okay? They planting themselves right there so they can have some room to breathe. See, those evil entities, they need air and oxygen and breath just like everybody else. But they breathe, and as they breathe up your air, they breathing up your gold too. Your water makes them feel just awesome. Your water inside you is like rainwater. All right? And my sister told me she took a bath in rainwater, and she said it was one of the most awesome feelings she's ever felt in her life. But anyway, if you made it this far in the video, I want you to know your ancestors are watching where what they're doing with your energy that they have in them is really not making them happy, and they on their way to suck it back out of your dry ass. So trust me, whatever elation they're feeling from you, trust me, your ancestors, see, the people that dealt with me, they never met my 5 uncles who are all deceased. And every last one of them is straight gangsters. They've been to jail. They did all that. So I'm connected to both the heavens and the hells. All right? And they all love me, just like you do. Y'all see the karmics, they love you. They love the crap out of you. They love you so much that they pissed off that you won't deal with them anymore. Why? Because they can't get to your gold no more. See, you were lost in your own mental shuffle. You were out here playing games with yourself, all right? 4444 on the phone. As I began to start this subject, see, you were very much in search of stability, a twin flame, a soulmate. Okay, then bam, the birth of that twin flame and that soulmate 5-4 on the phone. As I say that, the birth of that soulmate union came to fruition. All right, but what you found is that you didn't know there was going to be spiritual warfare there. You didn't know that you were going to have to cross over to the north node in order to get what you want, because the person that you chose, the God didn't choose for you, you chose that person. Okay? That person had nothing but negativity in store for you. And that person knew, as that person would go home and masturbate, or, I don't know, finger themselves, get their rolls or whatever their utensils are that are artificial. Because the only real love utensil is God's purified love through a mate. All right? So it's like this. These people have damaged themselves by doing this evil, because the universe, and y'all got to remember, I told y'all, there's only one real true hand out here, and that is God. I said God. I didn't say Lord. I said God, who's Father Time, and he's in your thumb. On your foot, it represents your big toe. There's Meta Necha, the one that points at your ass and makes sure that you do what you got to do. This is weather, okay? This is rain. This is everything your mother can do for you. She can bring you sun, rain, storms, all that. You heard me? This is Meta Necha. So we got these two. The evil entities take these two out the game, and then they end up like this, which is, of course, the Illuminati symbol or whatever. They end up like this, okay? My baby finger, y'all, spreads far apart. All right, so sorry. That's how my hand go. But anyway, that's how they end up like this, okay? And then you got the Crips or the Bloods who switch it this way. It don't matter. It's all meaning that you took out Father Time and you took out Meta Necha. So now you left with the universe. You see that finger? That's Miss Universe. However you turn her, she's trying to work for the good of all right? And then you got Satan, who needs a ring. You see this ring, a big ring crown? Satan on this is not my ring finger, by the way. I switched that on to the other hand. I need my ring finger to know that. Hold on. She got some protection next to her. All right? I need my ring finger to know that there's protection by you, boo-boo. So check this out. All right. So then you got Satan, who's this finger. Don't even look right if you try to do this, right? So that means he couldn't fuck you right if he wanted to. You heard me? If my niece and nephews watching this, get your butt over there and go watch TV or something. So anyway, then you got God right here. You got, not God, but Lord. Lord right here, your little pinky swear cute finger. All right, that got more energy in it than damn near this whole hand. Did you hear what I said? Why you think mine is so set apart? Because my energy is just that far away from negativity. I ain't bullshitting you. That's real. Why you think I'm so separated from this finger? So, yeah. With that being said, all right, so check your hand out, okay? How close is your hand to here? And then how close are you to evilness? If you do like this, will it feel weird? Mine just naturally goes like that. All right, it is what it is. I don't know, y'all. Maybe that's some extra shit. I don't know. My thought is, and yes, I do drink and sip like that. Trust. But anyway, just know, but it's genuinely for real, y'all. It's just a natural reaction. I couldn't close that if I wanted to. All right, so with that being said, you guys, just make sure you know. Eat, drink, and be merry. Always be fruitful in love. You see the lotus and the flower bombs that's opening up. Okay, guys, so make sure you keep your minds and your thoughts genuine, because the devil don't want to do nothing but take your thoughts, switch them over to perpetrate like it's their thoughts, okay? There's so many people that steal off on energy like that. You got to be careful. And you got to be mindful with who you bring in your environment, okay, guys? The Lord wants you to know that he's coming back, okay, to fill your feet back up with all the love and the light, all right, that you came to this earth with, all righty? God loves you. And if you notice Ruby, the look of Ruby is in this, is in the background. Okay. So rubies and gems and stones, that's what you are. Okay. And you have the natural energy to heal and protect yourself. So just make sure you know that you get down, you grind hard, and you figure out how you're supposed to protect yourself and keep yourself away from negativity. Okay. So I want you to know something. A lot of people dying from the people that they being around. And I mean slow grind death. All right? Watch yourself now, guys. Thank you so much for watching CRYYY. I am Lady Crybaby, the Empath Empress, and God is coming to shine the light. All right, guys, this karmic cycle, consider it OV, baby. Game time. You dirty mugs. All right, blessings to y'all. Be positive. Oh, yeah, no. Trust me, sometimes you got to say some negative things to get back to positivity. Believe that. Believe that. That was your problem. Initially, not saying what you really felt. All right. And the whole time you didn't say that stuff, they dived in your mind and took it and started riding that horse that Beyonce be on. Yeah, they rolled off on that horse with your shit. But anyway, God bless. CRYYY. Love y'all. Ashkenaz. Okay, is it going to turn off? Boy, y'all, I can't even push the stop button. Ain't that a mother? Who wants me to? Somebody want me to keep on going. Okay, it's game time, y'all. Get your fruit and quit playing around. All right, I got to go, y'all. Lady Crybaby got to go. Love y'all. Mwah. Where y'all at? There you go. Bye-bye.